Welcome back to XPGNN, the network for the experienced gamer. Tonight, a special report. With the war over against the Dominion, we take a closer look at the aftermath. The System Alliance has grown nearly twice its original size with the inclusion of the Dominion territories. Dominion plants have been slow to recover, mostly in part due to the planet-wide strikes from the local population. General Kilo, currently on Jahetma Prime in command of the current occupying force, had this to say. The war is over, and what we do now as a people will set the stage for how the universe sees us. Are we the conquering, bloodthirsty dictators the other races worry about? Or are we more civilized than that? Will we kick the Jahetma while they're down or pick them up? Only time will tell. I can tell you this much. We've always been stronger because of our differences, and that's what the Jahetma bring to the table. That's all I have to say. So what will the Alliance do? That's the question that's been on the minds of the planetary governors across the Alliance for over the past 2 weeks. With the creation of the first centralized sector government agency, Professor Joseph Pender has been given the title of Sector Governor of the newly created Jahet sector, in an effort to help stabilize the sector and bring what he calls the healing process to a start. Sector Governor Pender has issued a vote to open up equal representation to any and all citizens of the Alliance, no matter the species. This has of course become a hot topic issue all across the Alliance and beyond. In a connected story, the citizenry has voted 53% in favor of a major social welfare program nicknamed the Living State. This edict will establish a large amount of various programs, social programs, at a considerable cost to ease the lives of the populace. This couldn't come at a better time for the Jahet people and will hopefully appeal to their peaceful nature. It's been announced that 223 escape pods have been recovered from the Alliance's fleet. No list of names have been released yet. The medical ships Hope and Mercy are en route to the Sol system with the survivors. In a celebration in the capital this week, it was announced that the system of Gozam has been renamed to the Alborn system in honor of Captain Alborn. This system is known for a single world in which it contains. The planet now named Serenity, named after the ship Alborn captained. Colonization plans are on the table for the planet of Serenity, but no timeline has been established for that project as of yet. This wraps up tonight's netcast, but as always, we ask the only question that matters. Are you doing your part? Join the System Alliance now. Service guarantees citizenship. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Check here. Welcome back to the Stellaris Epic Campaign. We are rebuilding after the first intergalactic or interstellar war with the Dominion. We've claimed them. This is the second episode, actually, after the war had finished. We had some changes. I hope you guys enjoyed the intro. Alborn system has been renamed in honor of the fleet commander of the Wolf battle group that ended up dying out. We got a lot of stuff to do, and I've been giving it a bit of thought, and I think we're going to invest in another science ship. We do have more, officers? Is that what they call it? Leaders in the Empire, in the Alliance. So we'll be able to bring in more, and we're gonna have even more because the vote ended up, it was a pretty close vote, but it ended up going for the social welfare program. I think it was like 53% in favor or something like that. You guys probably know better than I do because I think it's in the script for the intro. So I haven't actually finished doing that yet, but all right, there you go. Dr. Madeline Mad Maddie, congratulations on becoming one of the top scientists in the Alliance. That is pretty fantastic. This is going to increase our leadership pool size by 1, which is great. And Empire leaders, oh, nice. So it increases the pool size by 1 and the capacity by 2. Not too shabby. When we do kick this off, it's gonna kill 20% of our energy credit and mineral incomes. Hopefully it doesn't put us in the negatives, though it may for power, so we wanna start bolstering that as we go. Now I said I wanna get some more science ships, even though we have a science ship actually not doing anything right now. I'm going to tell them, go ahead and survey the Jahet system, and then I'm gonna have you make your way back out here. Our construction ships should already be moving around and taking care of business, building different mines and whatnot. Yeah, in the Alborn system, we're actually building in here. I think I wanna colonize Serenity because it's not a bad planet. No, wait, there was a better planet, wasn't it? Was it the Vega system? No, Tiblik? Yeah, Tiblik is where I wanted to go. The minerals on the ground itself aren't fantastic, but the fact that we can clear out these active volcanoes now, opening up a huge planet for us in the Tiblik system, definitely gonna be worth it, and I think we need to grab that up. It could be a great power generation source and maybe fix our energy credit issues that the Alliance is kind of hemorrhaging energy, that we have tons of minerals coming in. All right, before we do anything though, we wanna continue to rebuild the fleet. Even though it's gonna cost us more energy, we wanna keep a strong military presence. And you know what? something that just needs to be done. There is a chance, you guys have talked about it quite a bit in the comments, if I go under, what is it? Let's go under Empire and we go under Factions. There are a sizable Jahetma Freedom Partisans party that's getting a lot of support right now, and it's 100% on strike throughout the Empire, right? Throughout the Dominion, the Jahet sector, now that that's a thing. And if they do go on, if they start rioting, actually, and they start trying to rebel, let me go back underneath that real quick. If they do rebel, it will take every single population and turn it into a defense army that will try to retake the planet. So says the description here. So what we're gonna do is, we have our ground general on Jahet Prime. And we're gonna take the military that we've got so far. We got a huge military. We don't want to embark all, we just want to embark some. And this is gonna be like a security force. We're gonna dispatch these guys to the different planets. We don't need people on reach right now, so go ahead, embark all. We're going to dispatch all of the ground troops that we have to reinforce security on the Dominion planets in case they do attempt to rebel. We're not gonna have that. We've already started doing this, actually. I guess I did this in the last episode. We've brought the 24th to the 30th Assault Legions into the Sargus system. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna unpause the game, dispatch you guys, go ahead and land those armies. And we'll do the same at Sashurum. We may rename that. You'd think that would piss them off, though. We do have the fleet here. Actually, we need to just send you guys home. That's what we need to do. This is two separate fleets as well. This is the first and the second strike force. And the second strike force is mostly destroyers. There's 4 destroyers here. So yeah, you guys need to be one. Let's merge these fleets. 769 is the fleet power. Not too shabby, actually. You guys... let's just, I don't know where to send you. Well, just stay in orbit of this planet. We're gonna dispatch land armies. You guys haven't landed yet. We've received communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that call themselves the Nahar Council. Nahar? Is that how you say that? They claim to have learned of our existence by listening to the communications of other empires. Interesting. It's the turtle people. They look awesome. This is where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles actually came from. Now we know. Federation Builders. A moral democracy. We may actually end up liking these guys. Well met, friends. We are the Nahar Council, a nation built on the principles of peaceful coexistence and individual freedoms. Prime Minister Kothixir, the current head of our government, has expressed a sincere hope for a lasting friendship between our peoples. We're really aggressive with our... We shall greet you properly in battle. No, let's just do... We will not be held back, Nurians. So that's cool. Where are they located, though? Okay, they're north of the Confederacy. Interesting. What's the political situation right now? We need to take a look at it. So let's go, we'll leave it unpaused. We've got military forces moving around. We'll let them go ahead and just move around. Let's dispatch... Powerful Pop Faction. You have a Pop Faction with high support within your empire. They've hit 50%. And they're beginning to riot. We need to make some fundamental changes. In the intro that you guys heard, there was a vote going on, and I was gonna try to hold this off until, no, we want this one. Until the vote at the end of this, but what I think we're gonna do, let's go to policies, let's go to voting rights. We're going to allow free voting. The rule of our empire should reflect that of the will of the people, and they must all be part of the process. Now, right now, only the primary species, only humans can vote. I want to change that, though. I want to make it so the alliance is made up of individuals, and the actions of those individuals allow them to vote in the empire, right? Vote in the republic, excuse me. So, we're going to switch over to a free vote. Now, if I do this, do you wish to change the voting rights to free vote within the empire? You will not be able to change our stance for at least 10 years. Yes, I do. This will help bring them actually in. Now, they may still riot because I did just conquer them, and there may be some issues. There's gonna be some racial tension there, obviously. We conquered them outright. Now, leadership. We only have primary species as an option. We can't change this. Now, why is that? Maybe because we just changed the vote over? While we may accept the presence of foreign beings within our empire, positions of leadership must remain exclusively to our primary species. Only Popsoran species can generate leaders. I would like to know, why is this limited? We have free migration, limited bombing, everything else I think is fine. Unrestricted war philosophy is fine, but why can't we change the leadership policy? It must have something to do with our primary government, more than likely. One of our leaders have gained a level. Who is it? It's one of our scientists. Captain Henry of the Prospero, the second captain of the Prospero. I love the Prospero still around since the beginning of the game. That's so good. What was it? Magnus Red was the captain before. Continue your scanning. Clear that out. We need to get those troops deployed, like ASAP. So, why are you? Oh, you're still floating through. Okay. Group 4. Who has the least amount of troops on the ground currently? Jahet, Sigaris. I don't think you guys have any. We've received communication from previously unknown spacefaring empire. They call themselves the Directorate. They claim to have learned of our existence through listening through other contacts. Ah! Oh, I was wondering. Oh, all right. Well, we've just made contact with the Cardassians. The Directorate. They're a plutocratic oligarchy, evangelicalized zealots, or zealots. Okay, and they're militarists. Fantastic. This is gonna be fun. Greetings. I speak for Executive Kogarim and the wealthy elite of the Directorate. We are always looking for new trading partners, and hopefully we can come to some sort of accommodation. We will not be held back. Yes, those are indeed Cardassians. You may find in this campaign some interesting and familiar faces from a variety of different sources. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it as a bit of a surprise. Where are the Cardassians located? The Directorate is, oh, I see. All right, so they're the east of us. Interesting. I wonder how much they like each other. AI attitude map. Oh, you don't say. I would say practically at war with each other, hate each other. The Foundation and the Directorate. Just rage. Interesting. That's good to know. All right. So we were deploying our military forces to make sure we stop any possible future rebellion. That is something that just has to happen. Now, the spacefaring fleet is not really an issue. What we need is boots on the ground. We've got a couple of transports. We've also got troops on Sanctuary, which let's go ahead and embark all. We're gonna move you guys. Quilfar is definitely secure. Plenty of troops there. What's the surface population look like? The surface population isn't even that big, so let's just move some of these guys. All right, transport fleets. Head on in. Transport fleet 20 already on the move. Transport fleet 3, go ahead and head to, yeah, that works for me. Dispatching all of our troops, and then let's see. 9 legions, 6 legions. Probably bring 1 legion down here. There we go. So we should be able to hold control of the territory without any issues there. Fantastic. How's our research doing? Moving right along. Now, we talked about colonizing Tiblik. It is a way to solve some of our money issues, our energy issues. I say we go ahead and do it. So we'll do that from Earth. Let's grab up, we can just minimize the armies tab for now. We'll grab up Earth. What are you building? Ah, I already ordered it, and now we know where it's gonna go. Lone Star. We've named a couple of planets already, or systems. Oh good, you finished it. Let's dispatch. You're on your way through. Pace, I want you to head out to... We need to move the military south and clear out the Vader system. Yes, that's another system that we have named. Just debating what's more important right now. Is scanning these sectors that important? Yeah, why not? Let's just go ahead and do it. Also want to order up a new exploration vessel. Why don't we do that? And we can do it from Destiny. Another science ship is on order. Some of our research has completed. What's our physics research next? Assisted research. Database uplinks unlocks Physics and society output. That's pretty flat bonus. Assistant research planetary modifiers. Allows your science ships to assist with research on a colony. If we had more science ships, this would matter more to me. But we really don't. Better power plants mean way more to me, actually. That might be better. 4,284. That's gonna take a long time to research, though. Where we could get red lasers. I'm curious to know what you guys think. I would rather stick with the weaponry that we already have. So we're gonna go ahead and go straight into the power plant research, because the biggest thing we're having issues with is power. Especially if we're gonna keep fielding these larger militaries. Now, our military force. We did have some new captains come on board. I'll just run through them real quick. We had, who did we have come in? You know what, I'll probably have that in the text at the bottom of the intro, because to be honest, I don't know offhand who exactly we add. I know it was a lot of destroyer, like Whisperwind is new, Skyhawk, Captain Skyhawk, welcome aboard. I believe Wildfire is new, Captain Wildfire. Captain Kai Tyson, the Krensnik may be new. Indeed. We're gonna dispatch the assault fleet, the first attack fleet. And we're gonna send you down into Vader system. And we're gonna clear out this hostile force that's here so we can scan this. It's about time we scanned it. One of our construction ships has finished doing whatever it was doing. Hostile fleet present. Oh, our transport ships are moving through the system. See, this is what we need to deal with. Now we have the firepower to actually do it. Delta aliens. We could investigate these guys. You know what? Let's do the research. Before we engage them, where's the primary fleet? First Strike Force. Hold here, and let's allow this research to finish. It shouldn't take too long. See if we learn anything interesting from it. Investigating aliens. You're not gonna give you the time frame, are you? What if I hit F5? All right, moving right along. That's not gonna take too long at all. All right, construction ship. Let's secure some more energy resources if we've got them. We do. I know it's a bit of a flight, but go ahead and head out to the mining station. Oh, you're not too far away. Actually, right there. Perfect. Yeah, lock down the power generation there. We'll probably also lock down the research that's there. So go ahead and give the order to build the research stations. That should keep that construction ship. Ah, the Nomad has come off the line. Let's check her out. Let's get a new scientific leader as well. So recruit. What kind of bonuses do we get? Research speed, new worlds. This leader is following years of study considered an expert on settling on new worlds. Archaeologist, anomaly research speed 50% and fail risk negative 50%. Wow, okay, we can't say no to that. Done. That's perfect for a ship captain. Welcome aboard, Seiki Kato. Though you will most likely be renamed before the next episode is over. We're gonna dispatch the Nomad. I actually like the name too, the Nomad. Where shall we send you? Let's send you south. There's much to do down there. Survey this system. And survey a couple of the border worlds. I want to start expanding outwards, especially now that we know that the Cardassians are down here. Yeah, I want to explore out this direction. See if this territory is worth claiming. Your 5-year mission to seek out new life, new civilizations. Complete. I wonder who will end up being the captain of this vessel when I rename them. Negative bonus on energy, which is kind of what we expected. I mean, that is the issue that we're running into. Let's pause and check our worlds for possible solutions to this. And real quick, before we do this, let's check the armies. I know we got a lot of transport fleets that are inbound. Jehetma Prime, are you surface? You've got the most population. You are the biggest threat. So we're going to land armies. Do it. Drop your forces on Jehet Prime. We're not giving up these worlds. Not after so many soldiers died there. We've reinforced them. I doubt we'll lose them. I believe. Let's see. Species. Not species. We want Empire. Oh no! Somebody died. Who died? Dr. Zender died after 74 years. What was like 50 years of service. So sad. Dr. Zender, you will be missed. Time to assign a new scientist. Time to recruit a new scientist. For, what was the research? The research was for our engineering research. So, better experience gain, research speed, plus 10% research speed, or New World research. We're going to grab up Meng Wu for now, recruit you, and let's assign you. That extra research speed will be great. Congratulations on your promotion. I'm going to rename you. We want to get those space torpedoes up. It's going to slow things down, though, because he's just a new guy. How old are you? 32. Fair enough. Sad time. System survey completed. Prospero is done doing what it's doing. What have you found? Oh, you haven't found anything. Now, I believe there were some... Yes, that's what we're looking for. There is a special project. And I think this is for the zoo that we've got going on right now. We're building that big zoo. Why can't I have you research it? Scientist of 3 or higher. Oh, our captains don't have that scientific research yet. It has a science ship in orbit. Well, the Prospero has a captain that's been around for a while, doesn't it? Let's see, Prospero. Yeah, 3, no, you're only 2 stars. Shit. That's actually not gonna work. All right, well, fair enough. What we'll do is, the Wanderer is already out there. Who is this? The first attack fleet ready to strike the Vader system. Go ahead and survey this system. It is kind of on the border of both our worlds. I don't know under whose its control it actually falls. So that's what we'll do. We'll dispatch you there. Construction ship, the Rust Bucket. I'm a little hesitant to do anything but build energy stations right now, so let's go ahead and do that. Clear, clear.
Complete.
Here we go. So the space amoebas, we finished the research that we were doing. The entities encountered by our fleet some time ago are space-borne forms of life, quickly nicknamed space amoebas. Following a tactician's gross misreading of initial sensor output, the creatures is in fact larger than the average human corvette. Holy shit. The creature displays aggressive behavior toward human ships, but further study is warranted. For example, we could exercise our martial prowess by swiftly executing this specimen and studying its remains. Remote study or make short work of the creature. We're going to make short work of this creature. We have the military to do so. Kind of seems like it's our thing. It's kind of what we do. And let's dispatch the main force. Attack fleet. Head on into the system. Go ahead and jump. Multiple destroyers. We're slowly phasing out the Corvette class for the destroyer class. And it's the right way to go. I've read your guys' comments. And the Corvettes for maybe anti-fighter support, right? Or maybe anti-missile support may be a thing. I may make some defensive ones. Go ahead and engage. You have your orders. Good luck, gentlemen. But there's no real reason... Oh, look at them go. There's no real reason to continue to use the Corvettes other than for a supporting role. Once I have, like, anti-missile systems. They're coming about. They're about to engage us. Our rail guns are opening up at that long range, and then once we get close enough, you should start seeing the lasers of the destroyers. The primary target, yeah, they're targeting the Corvettes. That's not good. Shields are holding. Oh no, shields are down on the first Corvette. Who's taking the hits? Let's find out. Oh no, Captain Hurlshaft. Did he die? I think we lost a ship. No, but damn close. The space amoebas, the nickname eventually adopted as the official target designator by human forces, are much more complex than anticipated. Their hardy exteriors protect a great number of pockets housing smaller MOBAs? Creatures that our fleets have observed effectively acting as strike craft when engaging the mothership. While superficially similar beyond the obvious differences in size, the strike amoeba are much less physiologically complex than the space amoeba proper. Instead, the space amoeba beyond these pockets lie hundreds of delicate organs, doubtlessly all integral to surviving the harsh vacuum of space. Many of these organs ruptured or were simply incinerated in the process of dispatching the amoebas, leaving us with large, incomplete carcasses. However, the xenobiologists assigned to the Space Amoeba Project believe that the process of acquiring specimens is sound and have distributed specific targeting instructions among the military fleets involved. So, we now have target practice as a mission to take out these hostile creatures, and we have cleared the Vader system for science vessels to come in and scan it.
System survey complete.
And since we're giving out orders, let's go ahead and give our colony ship the Prosperity orders to colonize. You do not have ocean colonization. Oh, this is an ocean planet. And you guys probably knew this. I need to use the new race. Damn, I need to use the new race to colonize this world. So we have an extra colony ship now. The question is, where are we going to dispatch it to? I don't know. So we'll just let it hang out at Earth for now. The Wanderer, what's your location? Fairly far north. You do have something worth studying. Go ahead and begin the research project. And then once you're done with that, I'm gonna have you come in and scan the Vader system, including the special project that is down there. Let's return the fleet, repair the fleet. And you boys need to land on the planet's surface. Do we not have the room? Yeah, land armies. There you go. Give your orders. Land your divisions. That makes sure we keep the peace. Can't move you guys. I can't do any management over here. Sad times. We received communication from previously unknown species, the commonality. Yeah, all right. Floating squid heads. Moral democracy. With their pacifists, what are they, individualists and spiritualists? Well met, friends. We are the Slinden Commonality, a nation built on the principles of peaceful coexistence and individual freedoms. Prime Minister El Kroon, the current head of our government, has expressed a sincere hope for a lasting friendship between our peoples. Will not be held back. Let's see where the commonality actually is located. So it's getting really thick over here. As per Lady Protector Lena's Broquette's mandate, additional research stand. Oh, so we've got our research stations. The mandate is accomplished, and we've gotten more influence, which you guys have pointed out. I used a lot of that to set up this sector because I ended up removing it. And if you remove a sector, it actually uses influence points to do that, which is fine. This might not be a bad planet to colonize. I feel like we should pick a place to colonize to expand our territory. Tundra world. And no. It needs to be well worth it. This is the one with the alien factory on it, but there's not a whole lot else going on that planet. It's probably better to just continue to scan these outer systems and then expand our territory either east or maybe even north just to claim up these last few planets that are up here. So what is this? The Confederacy doesn't. But anyways, while conducting surface scans of, was it Twikwim 2, Science Officer Dr. Thomas Pace and the crew of the Wanderer discovered what appears to be an artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. Sounds like a Stargate episode. They have not detected any other signs of alien activity on the planet, and exactly how this mural came to be here is a mystery. We have prepared a special project to translate the text.
Situation
fascinating.
Updated.
So fascinating, in fact, I feel like we should probably... I don't want to cancel this. We should make this a priority. I want to read this text. But we're currently scanning a system as is, so. Our scientists are busy. I say that as soon as I look and find out that they're not actually busy. Go to the Tiblik system and continue the scientific research that must be done. Construction ship. Where are you at? We have another power station. Go ahead and build it out there. So, that confirms it. So we don't have the systems in the Jahet sector scanned. We need to scan these and find out what resources are actually there because we just discovered energy credits in the Tikwim system. So that tells me, Thomas Pace, you're gonna be a very busy man once you finish that special objective that I've sent you on. Prospero, I really want to send this colony ship out to colonize this sector, but I just don't know what would be worth it. Separatist riots! The civil unrest has reached a boiling point and members of the Jahet Freedom Partisans have taken to the streets, looting and burning. Reports indicate that a major colony facility has been ruined. That's very unfortunate. And it looks like it's happened on all 3 planets because I had to hit that button 3 times. Is there a way for me to... No, because I don't have direct management of the colonies. Damn. Let me check it here. Jehetma Prime. Unemployed. There are no indications. Ah, here we go. So, there's what I was looking for. I forgot it was up here. I thought it was on the individual populations. Starvation. This planet suffers from starvation. 10% to half. Yeah, I know, but you're not working. If you're striking, you can't feed yourself. What am I supposed to do about it? I feel like an ass, but there's nothing that I can do. That's what happens, I guess, when you conquer a planet. They're striking, but at least they're not starving. And they're striking as well. 14 days until the strike is over. I'm probably going to have to quell a rebellion, it seems. I shall crush the rebellion. I guess that's going to just be a thing. We're back positive. How's that research going? Can we initialize the social welfare programs? We cannot. Damn. We don't really have the power for that anyways. We need to focus on building up our power. So, let's go to Earth. Let's start upgrading these, yes, these power plants. Man, we're going to have a hell of an upgrade. This is going to cost us, but it'll be worth it. We're upgrading all power plants on Earth to help supply, jeez. Say goodbye to power problems. Non-issue. We probably should start focusing on building research stations because Earth is about to produce a shit ton of power. Upgrade the specialized power plants. Let's upgrade the biolabs. We're gonna be burning through our resources. Absolutely worth it though. Hell, we can even clear out these sectors so this planet continued to grow. Why can't we do this? Ah, planetary capital has not been upgraded yet. Where is the capital on this planet? Can we upgrade you yet? Requires 10 pops on the planet. And we are not up to... We're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, close! We need to clear some of the territory. We had another leader die. Everybody is getting to that age now. Admiral Stiegelman has passed away. Ah! The man who led our forces into battle multiple times has now passed away. Sad times, sad times. That means it's opened up a new Grand Fleet Admiral is what I guess I'll call the position now because we'll probably have multiple fleets soon. And we're definitely getting more and more of the leadership pops open. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to get a new Admiral, Admiral Stiegelman. I'm sorry I've been saying your name wrong. You've done well. That'll be a fun bit to put in the intro. So, Time Project is about to be done. The stuff going on in the Vader system. I do have a science ship that will be free shortly to dispatch to the Vader system. We'll do that in a bit. Yeah, as soon as you're done scanning that sector, continue scanning. And then I want you to head over to do this special project in the Vader system. And just scan the Vader system. Research the project in the system, survey the system itself. It's been blockaded by those hostile aliens for so long. All right, what's going on Reach? Well, we can clear out a few more of these active volcanoes, and we can begin upgrading planetary admissions building. Let's build ourselves a farm on the planet so we can grow out the rest of these pop areas. Hydroponics farm.
Hostile fleet.
What? Hostile fleet where? Alien vessels. What in the world are you guys? The crystalline entities over here, and there are quite a few of them. Which aliens are you? You are the, oh, it just says hostile aliens. You know what? We'll just research their dead corpses. That's what we're gonna do. The first fleet, I have orders for you. It's fairly far away, but you're being dispatched. Deal with, and you have no leader. We need to get a new, we need to recruit a new admiral. Better evasion, better experience gain, or better 20% hull points. Oh, but they're unyielding and they can't retreat. No, I like the option to retreat. So we'll take evasion. And then he'll be renamed by the next episode. Who our new fleet admiral, Grand Fleet Admiral is. Of the first attack fleet. Which, you know what? We were going to rename the fleet. Let's do that right now. All right, so we're going with the First Alliance Defense Fleet. Now that we're out of wartime. The Assault Fleet sounds a little little too hostile for peacetime, I believe. So we're gonna rock that. Now, oh, you guys got a long flight over there to deal with those alien vessels that are in the way. What do we got? Leader has gained a level. Captain Henry of the science ship has gained a level. That's actually perfect timing, because I think you have to be a level 3 scientist to do the research in the Vader system. So once the captain is done scanning this sector, he'll be moving on. A new election is going on. Let's check out who's up for election. Captain Henry is up for election. Oh man. Luke Gagnon. I think that's a new person. Elena Bosquet, that's who we have currently elected, who is not a patron. That's just some random name. What do you get? Space Miner, construction build costs minus 25%, mining station build costs minus 20%. This leader recognizes just how vital the exploration of off-world resources is for Star Nation. You know, I really like that, especially with how fast we're expanding. Terrence Green, who's been governor of Earth for a long time, has a spaceport build cost that's fairly low. Also a very long lifespan, which is good because he's 72. He's kind of old. I'm thinking I might try to push General Kilo. Yeah, I'm thinking I might do this. Do I have the influence? I support them. Supporting this candidate will cost you 50 influence, and it should push them up the voting tree. There we go. Supported one time, and 24%. Awesome. I didn't know that it keeps you informed. So the 1st Assault Legion will probably have to do without its ground general, and I could see him being elected just for the storyline of our alliance. A military service is incredibly important to the System Alliance, and the fact that he was the first general to command ground forces dropping through the atmosphere and taking over Jahetma Prime, I could see him taking command of the entire alliance as my figurehead. All right, well, we've got 40 days left till the election. Let's go ahead and unpause. And you know what? This is actually a really good place to end it, I think. Let's see where we're at for research. Torpedoes are almost done. Might go a little bit farther just to see what comes up, then we can do a vote. 5 months remaining. It's still a ways out. Still a ways out. All right, so here's the vote this week. I'm curious what you guys think. We've begun scanning out here in what I'm calling like no man's land. The other empires are starting to expand. The Directorate and the Foundation. The Foundation, I think we're actually fairly happy with them. I look at our contacts. The Directorate hates us. The Cardassian Empire, or the Directorate in this case, freaking hates us. Snake people. But the Foundation, if I'm right, yeah, the Foundation loves us compared to, you know, everybody else. At least they're positive to us. So I wonder if we're gonna find a friend in the Foundation and, you know, make an ally of them so we can combat the expansion of the Cardassian Union, you know, the Cardassian Directorate going on over here. Should be interesting. And yeah, keep your eyes open for other races that you may recognize as we go. There's like 30 other species in this, so could be interesting. It's really starting to fatten out here. We've already seen one race eliminated or brought into the alliance. It's gonna be fun now. So, all right, guys. The vote is: do we try to expand? I think out to the east. I don't think it's a bad idea. Expand out to the east. Continue to scan. Like we'll scan up these other planets to the north. We'll try to make maybe friendly contact with some of our alliances to the west. The alliances, the other empires to the west. I don't believe they hate us. If we look at their attitude toward us. Kind of neutral, I would say. Confederacy. No, Confederacy is red. That means they hate us. I think the problem is of how hostile we've been recently. Let's see, where's the Confederacy on this? What is it, the Preference Sons? No, that's the Salith, the Sathid, the bug people. Yeah, it's the border friction now is an issue, and mainly the threat because of our military might and the fact that we've attacked. They are superior to us. Oh, shit. They have a fleet power of superior to us right now. So that's gonna be something we have to deal with. So here's the vote. Do we focus on exploration and expansion and recovering the way that people look at the Alliance right now? I know we're like the aggressors to everyone. We're a big threat. So do we continue to recover that and expand out into the east, or do we focus on building up a defensive perimeter, kind of like a border of defensive stations maybe against the possible threats of the Confederacy. Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Grand Campaign. Probably the most epic Let's Play I have ever done. Later, guys.